Yeah, thank you, Madam Chair. My name is Joe Field. I live in Ramsey, Minnesota. I'm here to testify in favor of HF 2699. And it's good of you to consider this measure. I'm glad to see it. I am an attorney, and in some ways I feel like I'm the attorney that's saying the emperor has no clothes when it comes from the legal community, because I'm here to say there's a problem with our justice system when it comes to fathers' rights. I've been an attorney for 27 years, 24 of those years as a family law attorney. Family law attorneys in general, if they confide in you, they'll tell you they feel quite helpless in getting a fair and just result for fathers in family court, mainly due to vague statutes that are interpreted by judges that have a lot of discretion based on status quo outcomes that have been with us for 40 years. Judges don't have enough clarity in statutes, and they deflect the blame for their decisions on these vague statutes. The results in our appellate courts effectively force them to legislate from the bench, and in most cases resting more on case law than legislation, than statute. This leads to a judicial version of the telephone game. Make a statement, whisper it to the person to the right of you, and they do the same, and so on until 10 people have received the message. The last person repeats the phrase to hilarious laughter because it's become so distorted. This is what happens when we force the judiciary to rely on case law rather than statutory legislation. But believe you me, it's no laughing matter for the dads in the end. I can attest to that the ugliness brought upon the justice system by warring parents in custody and parenting time disputes is so bad that it drove two well-known Anoka family attorneys to commit suicide in the last 6 years. This wasn't going to happen to me. I got out of family law 3 years ago. Like siphoning out lethal snakebite poison, legislative changes are gradually improving the situation for kids. But guess what? The bites keep coming. You have your chance with this bill to slam the snake's mouth shut. Although a presumption of equality between parents is better, if you at least give each parent 40% parenting time, the fights will likely go away. It might even reduce the judiciary budget, as less judges are needed to attend to these disputes. Have you heard the phrase Disney World Dad? This phrase is used to malign dads for pampering their kids when visiting them on a limited schedule. They don't discipline, they don't reinforce boundaries, they don't engage in tough love. It's all fun, fun, fun. But a kid knows deep down that their life is not just about how many points they can score at the arcade or what new restaurant they ate at with dad on a Thursday night. Deep down they yearn for lessons in leadership, for boundaries established, and for values exhibited by their parents. Give a dad his kids for longer stretches, and you increase the likelihood that Disney World Dad will give way to no-nonsense dad. He is now the dad who says, just because you're with me doesn't mean you don't do your homework. Baseline equality between parents gets us there. Kids benefit when they have greater time with both parents. So will the parents, and so will the justice system. Please vote yes on this bill.